Bomber contact. Russian Tu-160 Blackjack. 4 aircraft. Kh-1001 cruise missiles loaded. Heading Alaska. 600 miles from U.S. territory. F-22 Raptors scrambling. Arctic intercept mission. Turn them back or shoot them down. This is air combat. Eielson Air Force Base, Alaska, 26 miles southeast Fairbanks. Arctic Operations Center, Home 354th Fighter Wing. 24 F-22A Raptors stationed. Air Superiority mission. NORAD alert responsibility. Russian bomber intercepts routine. Monthly occurrence. But tonight different. 4 Tu-160s. Largest formation 5 years. Strategic message. American response immediate. NORAD Command Center. Peterson Space Force Base, Colorado. Long-range radar detected Russian formation 1,200 miles from Alaska. 4 Tu-160 Blackjack bombers. Course steady. Speed Mach 0.85. Altitude 45,000 feet. Electronic intelligence confirms Kh-101 cruise missiles. Nuclear capable. Conventional tonight probably, but nobody certain. American homeland threatened. Fighter scramble authorized. F-22 launching. Tu-160 Blackjack specifications concerning 177-foot length, variable sweep wings, supersonic capability Mach 2.05, range 7,600 miles unrefueled, payload 88,000 pounds, carries 12 Kh-101 cruise missiles internally, 3,000-mile range each, nuclear or conventional warhead, launched from international airspace, strikes American territory, strategic bomber, Russia's best, American nightmare, air combat responsibility. Best interceptor? A. F-22 Raptor, F-15 Eagle, C. F-35 Lightning? Comment your choice. 0247 hours Alaska time. Klaxon sounds. Alert hangar doors open. 8 F-22A Raptors taxi. Quick reaction alert. QRA posture. Pilots already suited. Aircraft pre-flighted. Weapons loaded. AIM-120D AMRAAM. AM-9X Sidewinder. Internal carriage. Stealth maintained. Engine start. Takeoff roll. Airborne 4 minutes from alarm. Arctic Air Defense. F-22 mission. Call sign. Raptor flight. 8 F-22As. 2 divisions. 4 aircraft each. Raptor 1 through Raptor 8. Flight lead 18-year fighter pilot. 2,100 F-22 hours. Russian intercept veteran. 47 previous Tu-160 encounters. Standard procedure usually. Visual identification. Escort to boundary. Professional courtesy. But tonight tension higher. 4 bombers unusual. Crisis possible. War conceivable. According to Air Combat Command analysis, Russian long-range aviation conducts Arctic bomber patrols testing American response time, measuring radar coverage, probing air defenses, collecting electronic intelligence, psychological pressure, military posturing, strategic messaging, monthly routine, but formation size matters. Single bomber normal, pair concerning, 4 threatening, tonight unprecedented, American response proportional, 8 F-22s versus 4 Tu-160s. Numerical advantage, technology advantage, training advantage, air combat superiority absolute. Raptor flight climbs to 50,000 feet. Supercruise Mach 1.5. No afterburner, fuel efficient, time critical. Russian bombers 520 miles distant. Closing rate combined Mach 2.35. Intercept geometry calculated. Meeting point 340 miles from Alaska coast. International airspace. Legal intercept. Professional encounter expected. But weapons armed. Just case. Everything changes quickly Arctic warfare. Wait for visual contact. What happens next determines Arctic security future. An APG-77. AES radar tracks Russian formation perfectly. 150-mile detection range. 4 distinct targets. Tu-160 radar cross-section large. 15 square meters, easy track. F-22 radar powerful. Russian bombers visible. American fighters invisible. Stealth advantage. Information superiority. Tactical dominance. Air Combat Doctrine. E-3 Sentry AWACS orbits 400 miles south. Radar surveillance, command coordination, data link hub, tracks everything, Russian bombers, American fighters, surface ships, Chinese submarines, complete picture, network warfare, American specialty, Russian bombers operating alone, no AWACS support, no fighter escort, no data link network, Soviet-era tactics, modern inadequate, air combat evolved. Russian formation maintains course, no deviation, no communication, provocative flight path, straight toward American territory. KH-1 a Home 1 launch range 1,900 miles, already within striking distance. Missiles could launch now, Alaska targets vulnerable, Anchorage, Fairbanks, Eielson Air Force Base itself. Warning time minutes, interception difficult, prevention better, F-22 presence deterrent, capability demonstrated, resolve communicated. 120 miles separation. Raptor 1 attempts radio contact, international frequency. Russian aircraft, this is United States Air Force. You are approaching American airspace. State your intentions. Over. Silence, no response. Standard Russian procedure. Ignore American calls. Continue mission. Force visual intercept. Psychological game. Strategic theater. Air combat plays better. Maximum speed F-22 Supercruise. A. Mach 1.2b. Mach 1.5c. Mach 1.8. Answer at mission end. 80 miles. Visual contact. Raptor 1 pilot sees Tu-160 formation. White camouflage. Arctic colors. Swept wings. Massive bombers. Beautiful aircraft. Deadly purpose. Professional respect. Strategic adversary. Worthy opponent. But American advantage absolute. F-22 superior everything. Speed, maneuverability, stealth, weapons, pilot training, air combat dominance total. Raptor flight splits. 4 F-22s approach Russian formation starboard. 4 approach port. Pincer movement. Tactical geometry. Mutual support. Overlapping coverage. Russian bombers surrounded. Escape impossible. If engagement occurs, if shooting starts, 4 Tu-160s dead, 60 seconds, missiles away, bombers down, Arctic wreckage, but peace preferred, deterrence working, war unnecessary, professional restraint demonstrated. Raptor 1 closes to 500 feet, right wing position, Tu-160 pilot visible, helmet, oxygen mask, professional aviator, following orders, just doing job, no personal animosity, both warriors, both professionals, both trapped political situation beyond control. Mutual understanding, mutual respect, mutual danger. Stealth or speed for bomber intercept. Comment S for stealth or SP for speed. Russian pilot acknowledges presence. Hand wave, visual confirmation, F-22 observed, mission compromised, American response documented, strategic reconnaissance complete. Tu-160 formation begins turn. Course change 180 degrees. Heading back Russia. Mission abort. Deterrence successful. Air combat victory without firing shot. Preferred outcome. Professional resolution. But lead Tu-160 continues straight. No turn, no deviation, provocative action. Testing resolve, mechanical failure, rogue pilot, unknown. 3 Tu-160s turning, 1 continuing. Raptor 1 follows, Raptor 2 escorts. Remaining F-22s cover turning bombers. Split response, flexible tactics, appropriate force, air combat adaptation. Raptor 1 closes to 200 feet. Aggressive position, right wing, slightly ahead, blocking position, Russian pilot sees, American determination visible. F-22 weapons bay momentarily opens, AIM-120 visible, message unmistakable, turn around or die. Simple choice, clear consequence, professional communication without words, air combat language universal. If you believe air superiority prevents war, type air combat below. Russian pilot complies. Tu-160 banks, hard left. 45-degree turn. Following formation, rejoining group. Crisis averted. Tension released. Raptor 1 pilot exhales. Heart rate decreases. Adrenaline fades. Mission successful. War prevented. Professional handling. Textbook intercept. Air combat standard maintained. 4 Tu-160s heading Russia. 8 F-22s escorting. International boundary 180 miles. Escort continues. Professional courtesy, mutual respect. Adversaries not enemies. Warriors not killers. Until political situation changes. Until orders change. Until shooting starts. Then everything different. Tonight, peaceful. Tonight, professional. Tonight, air combat preserves peace through strength. According to Aviation Week data, NORAD conducts 200-plus Russian bomber intercepts annually. Arctic patrols, Pacific approaches, Atlantic routes, constant probing, continuous testing, unending pressure. American response never wavers. F-22 always launches. Intercept always succeeds. Bombers always turn back. Deterrence always works. Air combat maintains vigilance. Peace preserved through readiness. Who wins Arctic air superiority? Drop your prediction below. Russian bombers cross international boundary. American territory no longer threatened. F-22 escort terminates. Raptor flight breaks away. Course south. Return Eielson. Mission complete. 4 hours airborne. 0 weapons fired. 0 casualties. Perfect mission. Deterrence demonstrated. Capability proven. Resolve communicated. Strategic messaging successful. Air combat delivers without destruction. Pentagon issues statement. U.S. Air Force successfully intercepted Russian bomber formation approaching Alaska. Professional conduct both sides. International law upheld. No incidents occurred. NORAD maintains continuous vigilance protecting North American airspace. Standard response. Expected language. Professional tone. Message clear. American air defense works. Russian provocation fails. Arctic belongs America. Air combat enforces sovereignty. Russian Ministry of Defense statement differs. Long-range aviation conducted routine training mission international airspace. All activities complied with international law. American fighter interference noted. Russian pilots maintain professionalism. Alternative narrative. Expected propaganda. Different perspective. Same outcome. Bombers turned back. Mission failed. American airspace protected. Air combat succeeded. Alaska Governor statement issued. Grateful for Air Force protection. F-22 Raptors defend our state. Russian bombers turned away. Citizens safe. Federal investment justified. Military presence valued. Political support. Public relations. Budget justification. F-22 program expensive. Alaska basing costly. But tonight validated. Russian threat real. Deterrence necessary. Investment returned. Air combat secures appropriations. Congressional Defense Committee reviews incident. Russian bomber activity increasing. Arctic importance growing. Climate change opens northern sea routes. Resource competition intensifying. Strategic value rising. Military presence essential. F-22 force structure adequate. Additional aircraft needed. Budget debates continue. Tonight's intercept supports expansion arguments. Air combat capability justifies funding. Strategic implications profound. Russian bomber patrols test American resolve. Tonight resolve demonstrated. F-22 capability proven. Arctic air superiority maintained. NORAD mission validated. Deterrence working. But Russian pressure continues. Next week, another intercept. Next month, another crisis. Unending competition. Permanent vigilance. Air combat reality. Cold War never ended, just evolved. Chinese observation matters. Beijing monitors Arctic developments. Northern route interests. Russian coordination, American responses, everything noted, everything analyzed, future Pacific crisis planning, Taiwan scenario assessment, American capability evaluation, F-22 performance observed, intercept procedures documented, weaknesses sought, advantages noted, strategic intelligence collected, air combat shapes multiple theaters. Next, Russian bomber patrol 2 weeks later, 6 Tu-160s. Larger formation, greater provocation, same result. F-22 intercept, professional handling. Bombers turn back, pattern continues. Escalation attempted, deterrence maintains. American capability superior, Russian probes unsuccessful. Arctic airspace, American domain. Air combat superiority permanent. F-22 Raptor maintenance review, 8 aircraft sortie, 0 mechanical failures, 100% mission capable rate, reliability exceptional. Alaska operations demanding, extreme cold, limited daylight, harsh conditions. F-22 performs flawlessly. Engineering excellence, maintenance professionalism, operational readiness, air combat foundation. Technology means nothing without reliability. Reliability requires maintenance. Maintenance demands resources. Resources need justification. Tonight, provided. Trump administration comments predictable. Former president's statement. Russia respects strength. My policies created strong military. F-22 program I supported. Alaska defense I prioritized. Current success my foundation. Political positioning, credit claiming, campaign rhetoric. Air combat ignores politics. Mission continues regardless administration. Professional military transcends partisan debates. Results matter, arguments don't. Future Arctic competition intensifying. Russian military modernization. Chinese economic expansion. Climate change effects. Resource competition. Territorial disputes. Strategic value rising. American presence essential. F-22 capability critical. Air combat mission expanding. Investment required. Commitment necessary. Vigilance eternal. Where the sky decides the victor. That tactical quiz. Maximum F-22 Supercruise speed? Answer: B. Mach 1.5 sustained supersonic without afterburner. Fuel efficient. Time saving. Combat advantage. Unique capability. American innovation. Russian bombers subsonic cruise. F-22 supersonic cruise. Speed advantage decisive. Intercept capability unmatched. Air combat superiority demonstrated. 3 questions remain. Can Russia challenge F-22 Arctic dominance? Will bomber intercepts escalate to combat? What happens when deterrence fails? Subscribe to Air Combat, where aerial supremacy rules, where Raptors defend Homeland, where American technology dominates Arctic skies. This is protected territory. This is projected power. This is air combat. Air supremacy, missile dominance, air combat.